you're usually seeing like the Earls, the Eclipses, the cool kids, the
Yeah, the
Raven
players I
Kings.
play in round 1 of ladder consistently, yes.
My round
I know those
my
people.
round 2 was Coward, so I'm just sitting here like, this is some great warm-ups.
I would love to fight Coward. Like, I don't actually...
No, you don't. Not against that Robin. That thing's scary.
He and I have really good sets. I just specifically don't want to fight Earl and Raven King. Like, it's not just only good characters, it was specifically them. That was the joke. That was, like, the comedy that was happening with me forever. Alright, misses the grab. isohel punishing the grab. Uppy out of shield. He's so good at reading those. Like, he just always knows when that's going to connect. He very rarely misses it, and it's a very laggy move if you miss, so you have to connect.
Yeah, we saw him miss it a couple times in the previous set, but even when he missed it, he wasn't taking like super big punishes. I think Ice Knight missed like a down tilt on his shield when he did the
up tilt him and he dies. Up tilt him and he dies. just do it. Just throw it out. It's gonna hit. It hits.
I mean, he's getting close to when a throw will kill even.
Nikita can go so far. He did the bomb recovery, was landing on the stage, and he still was like, oh, I'm gonna still aim this. Like, that move.
I need to take 5 minutes and learn how to place grenade on the ground. I honestly don't know how to.
You press the B button, right? You just shield or something?
He eats it. I gotta figure it out. Oh, no! Oh, he almost died anyway. Hold on. Nikita.
Still alive, Nikita.
At 160, Nikita's fine. Nikita's fine. Disclaimer, Nikita is not fine.
No, no. If any Nintendo people are watching this, it is not fine. It is not okay.
I plead the fifth.
This is what NickRoy has been doing, though. He'll get a lead early, and then he knows, just like, I don't need to approach. He's been very patient. He's been getting good results today out of his patience, and that's incredibly important to be able to do. Gets the grab, get away from that bomb, gets Nikita off from platform. Really, really good movement to stay away from the counteracting projectiles.
Yeah, and when you're fighting a character like Snake and a player like NickRoy, like, you have to be aware of so many different things that are going on. Like, you have to know that every move that they do is calculated, and there's nothing they do that they don't plan for you having an option for.
A lot of it's calculated.
A lot of it's calculated.
A lot of it actually, like, and I'm not even, like, meaning to clown on people who are playing Snake. Quite literally, a lot of it is not necessarily calculated as much as it is reactionary, because a grenade will mix up what both of you are trying to do. And even as, like, the Snake player, you won't always be expecting the grenade to, like, shield poke you with your own grenade, or the opponent catches it and then blows you both up. So that is a thing that has to happen situationally. You have to be able to adapt to where both players went. That's why Snake is such a good doubles character, and a lot of Snake players are very good at doubles, is because you're constantly reacting to what else is going on the battlefield.
Yeah, it's sort of like, he kind of has free-flowing combos up until a certain percent, and then at that percent, it's just, oh, I have 4 moves that I'll kill. Which one will I throw out this time?
Free
that attack hit?
Way to put it.
Oh, that's weird. If I was a Snake player, I'd be like, oh yeah, I put down a C4, and then that's how I'd usually get the kills, just blow it up.
He gets the C4, he gets the up tilt, he gets the down throw into forward tilt, like, he has so many different options to get a kill at high percent.
So right there, that ledge trap, he went a little too deep into it. Like, he had the double up smash going, he had the C4, all he had to do was wait on the roll up, because it's not like isohel had a lot of options, but he tried to place one extra grenade, and all he had to do was sit there with the foot ready to go.
Yep, dolphin dive.
Looked like he was diving into the pool like it was high school swim meet.
Nice, I gotta get in before winter comes. He played that really well. No, I'm not. I'm just, when Snake does certain things, I just kind of go, oh man, there he goes again.
That's a good way to put it. Oh man,
Oh man,
I do that too. I know that sentence.
Just respect it.
Yeah, sometimes
Snake?
you just got to accept
Oh,
that it
man.
was done well.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, we're just running it straight back. I don't think he left the stage. Makes sense.
I mean, I definitely respect, like, how Snake players are able to adapt on the fly. Like, they're definitely one of the more reactionary characters, like you said earlier. But like seeing it in action is just it's crazy to me how like fast they can react and how fast they can like string combos together on the fly.
And they have to. Like, it's not negotiable. It's do it or perish.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing about Snake. That's why the character is so good. Like, in addition to having strong capabilities, in order to make the character work, he has to have good frame data, specifically to do exactly what you just discussed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a negotiation.
isohel is just throwing out entire armory at him right now. He's been constantly just chucking, blowing, throwing. He's doing everything he can to keep up with these grenades, and it's working out.
I mean, it's doing two things. Like, it's throwing the snake out of position because the snake wants to be kind of in your face, and then it's body blocking the grenades. So the snake, while he's at a far away distance, cannot like close that distance with grenades.
That's what helped Link a lot with this matchup, is he doesn't necessarily have to approach to start breaking down the player.
Can we talk about that down air going through that up smash? The Master Sword is so strong.
Well, it's not called the Master Sword for nothing. It is absolutely powerful.
I would never want to pick up a sword like that Adequate Sword or something like that. I'd be like,
The sort of kind of okay sword.
Are you sure this is the right one? Like,
I'm glad I was able to find the decent sword in the wild.
the guy's a giant monster. I'm pretty sure I need like something better. Takes a stock though.
Yeah,
Power
great
69.
narrator.
Oh, and it's gone.
Hit him with the 69.9.
Always important. Every time I see him like power 69, crazy stuff can happen during this percentage.
I actually get terrified now. It's become such an like a mental thing for me, and I feel like for a lot of people that if you see that, you're just like, ooh, you know, I need to immediately not die to this.
Yo,
It's sort of the game of who notices it first, you or your opponent. Because, like, if you notice it, you can say, oh no, they're at 69. I have to play super aggressively so I can get some percent on them. So they're not at this magical percent anymore. But if your opponent notices it first, they're like, oh no, I'm at 69%. I have to do something cool now because I'm at 69.
That's a good way to look at it. I just always assume I'm gonna get clipped. I do everything I can to, like, that is the hardest I play in a game, is to get my opponent off that percentage just for one neutral interaction. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a trade. Yeah, you do what is necessary.
if I do something like really cool and be like, wow, that was really cool, and then I see the percentage, I'm like, oh, 69%. The power.
The power of equality. Shout out to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
173. This man is living. He's got his life jacket on.
Yeah, but all NickRoy needs now is like one grab, and he's dead.
Already at 92. He's taking quite a bit of damage just to.
And we are rapidly approaching the like 3-minute mark. This could be a game that goes to time.
Looks like he just blasted past that missile. Oh, okay.
It's always so funny to me
Nice.
seeing characters that have like a breakable recovery get it broken, like Villager Balloons or Snake's Cypher, and then they still just float up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's a good feeling though. That's how I know you're playing pretty good. 203, 146. He's dead.
213 and he's still living.
And yeah, it's amazing. 213. He gets the upper stock. Yeah, there we go. Place him down gently on the ground. He is your friend, I suppose.
That is the go to bed. It's night time.
Yeah, he had to. That boy's been up for too long. And he's running with it.
It's like, don't worry, honey. I have some warm milk for you, and I set your alarm.
Okay. Let's just keep him on the platform.
Yeah, this is... If Snake has a weakness, and I debate that this is even a weakness because it's not even that bad, but if Snake cannot land, very, very important that Snake is able to land. And if you can juggle Snake for a while, that's how you beat a lot of Snake players.
Dude.
Jeez,
Wow.
that was just...
It went down to like 3 minutes, but then after that, he just completely snapped. He's like, all right, I'm done. And he just ran with it the whole way.
That was just a textbook picking apart of the matchup by isohel. That was just, he knows exactly what he has to do to win, and if the Snake player can't adapt to that style of gameplay, isohel's just going to run him over this entire set.
Oh dear. That's not good.
Something cool I noticed in that last game was the way that isohel was using the bombs. He would throw the bombs in the general vicinity of Snake as soon as Snake pulled a grenade, because as soon as the bomb touched the grenade would explode and detonate the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's 2 explosional hitboxes that hit Snake.
Yeah, his item play is what's really helping him out a lot with getting in damage and not having to be put in a punishable position. But we'll see if NickRoy is able to... All it takes is for a Snake to mix up, okay, pulling out the grenades this way isn't working, what if I do it this way? And then it's a completely different Snake all of a sudden.
What if I just don't even pull grenades out entirely? Like,
now,
he's still a
crazy
great character
talk.
without grenades.
And you're facing a Snake that fears nothing.
Yeah, grenades must appear. There's no way around that.
No
You're not
heals either.
You're not going to win this set if you don't kind of hang back when Link starts to set up the projectile wall. You have a better, faster, more obnoxious projectile than all of Link's put together, and you have to use it. If you want to win, you have to. You have to use nades.
Yeah, he just has to find a way to use them without detonating Link's remote bomb. Because that's what's getting in his way right now. It's the remote bomb.
And we have some neutral interaction. Here we go. It's crazy that they just started like hitting each other and it's like 102 to 30. Ooh, dash attack. I'm gonna hit that linger and just sitting there on the ledge, not able to get anything. Oh,
Ooh. Oh,
okay.
wow. Gets the kill.
Strong boy.
That killed. Wow.
Strong boy.
That is a strong move. Yes, it is.
This Link lifts, and his moves are just so punishing. For someone so strong and able to just kind of hit yourself across the stage like a ragdoll, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, weird's a way to put it.
It's definitely a really cool mechanic. I like the way he can do it as opposed to like a Toon Link or a Young Link bomb recovery where they just kind of float a little bit above and then get to up B again.
It's just deceiving for like how this character like looks and like moves and everything. Like he moves like he's about to like just come in with the quick attacks, but then he comes in with just all this strength. The more I see him play, the more I think, man, this character, dare I say 19 out of 20.
The more we see isohel play, the higher we're just going to be putting Link on the list until he's like, we're debating like, oh yeah, Link's definitely better than, you know, Lucina.
I feel like Lucina slept on. She's such a good character. Depends on who's using that character.
I don't think people actually sleep on Lucina.
Enough to like not like I guess not really talk about her constantly, but if I go against Lucina later in bracket, maybe not earlier on, but later, I know like I'm gonna have to play really good neutral and I'm gonna want to win this.
Lucina is the neutral character is the thing, like all of her good traits come from her ability to win neutral over and over and over again.
Oh, I didn't even see him place that.
See, 3 of us I didn't know it was there either. 3 of us watched it and the opponent, you didn't see where it was placed. That's, honestly, if I wouldn't even change Snake for balance. If I could make one honest change to him, it would make C4 visible. Like, the beeping should always be happening. It shouldn't just become a part of the stage. That's it. That's my one change.
That would help a lot. You don't even have to nerf Nikita up
no, just let the man have his kit, but make it so we also know what the hell his kit's doing. Please and thank you. I think that's a very reasonable change. All right, we're at even here though. We're 1-1. This is probably the most important stock of the set.
Yeah, because whoever wins this stock has counter pick advantage for the rest of the set. Like,
Yeah,
he can lose game 4 and go to the stage he wants to game 5.
Counter pick advantage and momentum. Can't sleep on how important momentum is.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you're ISIL throwing out all these hitboxes and knowing, like, this is my game plan going in. If it gets beaten, like, what do you do in game 4?
You do it again, but differently.
Yeah, but with more grenades. Alright, I like the C4. That was smart.
What just happened?
Oh,
In a very good place for Snake.
Oh,
that
fair.
I honestly have no idea what just happened.
That was one mishap away from death, and he even attacked, but it ended up working in his favor. It's crazy.
We got 2 minutes left. ISIL with a small lead of about 4.1%.
This is Teddy.
And he's dead.
Did you see it?
I saw that one, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking for it, and I saw it. That's what it takes.
I was consciously aware of it.
My eyes were glued to the television set. Or to the whatever monitor. We're gonna call it a TV.
The screen!
Don't judge me. I watch TV on this. But no, it was a good placement. So, Small Battlefield is honestly an insanely good stage for Snake.
Oh yeah.
No
Everything
joke.
region platforms. Probably a lot easier for item play all around. Yeah, I can see it.
It's also very small, so Snake can close gaps very easily. Like, if you try and outrange Snake, he's going to be able to get in on you very quickly because there's nowhere to run on Small Battlefield. Like, where do you go?
Well,
I'm surprised he's going to Battlefield.
the C4 also is just the right size. Just the right size. For, like, the way those platforms work. I like regular Battlefield here. It's a lot harder for Snake to control that top platform the way that he controls other platforms.
I just hope that, like, the lack of space doesn't come back to bite him, since I was expecting maybe a little more space for Link to set up, because, you know, Boomerang can make a comeback, setting up a whole new thing, and bomb placements in general, you have more place to throw them, but hopefully this one you can just keep them out and keep a good spacing on a smaller stage.
I mean, we saw it work out for a majority of that last game. Like, ISIL, with the exception of him taking a bunch of percent at the very beginning, was never really run over by Snake getting in and winning neutral. It was just kind of getting chipped away by grenades, getting chipped away by Snake running him with a dash attack, that kind of stuff. So, I sort of like the pick of the smaller stage.
Does it do something cool? Oh, no. There it is, though.
Yeah, great back here to F tilt.
It's following him. Stuff by isohel able to just turn that around into an advantage from one of those hits almost killing. Oh, nope. Wait, what?
Wow.
What? I mean, of course.
You know what I'm gonna say. Do I even need to say it at this point?
I could
It's
feel it.
instantaneous. It can be in front of you. Like, I hear Snake players talk constantly about how that up tilt isn't that good, how just don't approach from the air, how their F tilt doesn't work. Up tilt covers what F tilt doesn't do.
Awesome. Oh, okay. I don't know what meeting these Snake players are having, but up tilt's pretty good.
They're like, if we complain long enough, sooner or later.
He'll get buffed.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Just like Falcon's up smash. Why you get buffed again? I'll never know.
It's like in Smash 4 when the patch notes are coming out and it was always just Greninja getting nerfed. This time it's just Falcon up smash getting buffed.
As soon as... By the time the last character comes out, Falcon's up smash is just gonna cover everything. It'll be his only option.
Please give it to me. I just want to see the world burn.
It's burned to the ground. It's gone.
I'm of the mindset that, like, things that are absurdly broken in fighting games, or any game in general, great up air, by the way, coming out from isohel, are just funny. And so, if something just gets broken to the point of hilarity, that's my favorite thing in the world. And what Sarah's just described is hilariously broken.
I saw with the lead though. He's doing a lot better job getting back to stage, not letting him get ledge trapped. He hasn't barely been ledge trapped at all by Snake, and usually that's where a lot of Snakes excel at, is figuring out what you're gonna do coming back to stage.
Well, he's not going to ledge is the thing. He's bomb recovering every time, and it's like working out really, really well for isohel. He doesn't have to deal with, you know, what Snake wants to do when you're at ledge, and then he can just retake center stage for free.
And there it is right there. Like, you gotta know as Snake that your grenade is going to interrupt that down throw into up tilt. Sometimes you just gotta yeet him backwards off the stage.
Here's isohel with the late percentage, just like he had game 1.
Yeah, 11 to 196 right now, while he has the Snake on the last stock at 107.
Well, if NickRoy can take the stock... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Stock gone.
All gone. Nice read. Good bomb throw. And now we get a game 5. I can see 5 whole games of these beautiful characters. I said incredibly sarcastically, but I am actually enjoying them wail on each other. I like watching characters like Link and Snake. I just don't enjoy fighting them.
No. Especially if you use any character that already has a struggle with projectiles, then I'd rather go any villager I'd rather go against than a Link after seeing all this. To be honest, Link has so many options.
Villager, you say?
Yeah.
Another.
Yes, I said villager.
Character.
No.
Another scary character.
If you just play around his little pellets and just avoid tree, man, he's not that bad.
No, he's not. He's just scary. Like, you got to know what he's doing. You can explode the bowling ball at 40, run away from the tree at all times. Like, you have to play smart.
I like how whenever anyone like discusses how to beat a lower tier character, it's always, oh, just avoid his 2 good options, when his 2 good options are his only 2 good options. Like, he's
Villager's got some stuff.
Well, like his best options, like far and away his best options: slingshot and probably tree. That is.
Yeah, Link with like a lot of good options, and yeah, sign me up.
But it's always a very much easier said than done.
Of course, yeah. I'm not saying I would be the best villager. I'm just thinking if I had to compare running into the bracket right now, I'd probably pick villager over Link, even though they're both projectile heavy characters.
Villager's got a surprisingly good matchup spread. Like, a lot of people talk about Villager as if it's a low-tier character, and I do not understand that. I don't think Villager's, like, nuts by any sense of the imagination, but I think he's, like, right where Link would be. But with a slightly different matchup spread for different reasons.
So what do you guys think of the Smashville pick for the stage?
That's the correct choice. Snake can cover almost this entire stage with 1 grenade and 1 C4. And you have to be incredibly cautious at all times as a result.
The only thing I could fight him in the butt about this is C4, because they can go anywhere on that platform and it's going to hit your head.
And we saw the C4 take that first stock. I think, again, isohel just kind of lost the placement and paid dearly for it with his stock.
Ooh, double hit.
Yeah, NickRoy's been spot dodging a lot out of the corner, so great read on isohel to finally pick up on that and get a stock for it.
Yeah, I mean, spot dodges are great in this game, so a lot of characters will find success if they have a true counteraction to spot dodge anywhere in their kit. And Link has an excellent counter to spot dodge, as we just saw.
Yeah, that forward smash like lingers for so long. He also has multi-hitting ups or smash attacks in both forward smash and up smash. Like, Link is one of the better characters at dealing with spot dodge. So it's weird that... Oh wow, that was a weird trade.
That was a great F-tilt. That was incredible spacing by isohel. He stood firm. He planted himself exactly at that perfect range of how far F-tilt can cover, like, going the ledge. NickRoy just went for the panic option, which was the F-smash, like, I'm gonna kill you at 40 to try to put myself right back in the game, but he really doesn't need to. He's not far behind. He needs to get, like, a solid neutral interaction win here. Like, Link is very killable at this percent. You're Snake. Yeah, up air right there would have killed. Good shield from isohel when he landed on platform.
He's gotta be careful of these jumps. A lot of times he's empty hopping straight to him, which causes him to run into something that isohel's throwing out.
And seems like the appropriate time to point this out, but Link doesn't have super fast punish options other than up B out of shield. So if you space up tilt right...
Oh,
Link
you're dead.
really
wow!
About it. He did it again! He caught him with that same trick, and there you see Snake kind of getting punished for not really